Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming up today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or that have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Please do not forget to hit on the like button. Let's record label owner that Kashy Godson's girlfriend is speaking up about his death. The girlfriend of record label owner Kashy Godson, who goes by the name Aliyah, has asked people to stop sending death threats to singer Barry Jehi or his family over the death of Kashy. And recall that Kashy died in a controversial circumstance in Ghana on Sunday, March 7th, 2021. And it was alleged that Kashy was pushed to his death from his apartment after a fight between him and Barry J. Hay in that particular incident that happened, and where Barry J. Hay came out and showing a video of himself having a bloody mouth, claiming that he was beaten up by his record label boss, that's Kashy Godson. And in that, afterwards, the Ghanaian police came to inspect and said that it's a suspicious death. It didn't look like a death that was out of suicide, as people claim that it was suicidal. But then the Ghana police declined that and saying it wasn't suicide. However, in a post shared on Kashy's girlfriend's Snapchat, she's saying that Barry J. had nothing to do with his death. She also dismissed report that Kashy was depressed before his death. And this is exactly what she is writing on her own Insta Snapchat. She said this: I just want everybody to know he was not depressed, neither was he mentally ill or on some hard drugs. Do not believe everything you see on the internet. He was a happy soul. I can say I've been the closest person to him for the past 2 years, as I lived with him. So when I say I know him in and out from the back of my head, I mean that. I know exactly what happened, and God will deal with the wicked, demonic person involved in this. By the way, it is not Barry J. Stop sending him or his family members death threats. So this is what his girlfriend is actually saying. She said, if you really love Kashy, what you can do for him is to pray. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Pray for my love. Let God forgive him and his sins and accept him into heaven, which I'm sure he already has done, because he had the cleanest heart, such an innocent and happy soul. So this is the response the girlfriend is actually hitting back right now. Someone is saying that, okay, you know what happened, yet you didn't say it out. Then what was the thing that really happened? And some people are saying a whole lot of things. People are mentioning things and saying stuff. Well, why will she now come out? Fine, okay, she is trying to defend Barry J. And at the same time, she is claiming she knew what happened to him. Guys, what do you all think about something like this, a statement made by her in this form? Should she be under scrutiny? Should there be an investigation on her too? Or should she be compelled to speak up and say exactly what happened? Because she has come out now openly saying she knew exactly what happened, that it wasn't Barry J. And she is now referring it to the person in quote as demonic people. Then what happened to him? And she is saying that she lived with him for the past 2 years. So how come She is now coming out and saying that she knew what happened to him without even being specific. Well, the only thing is, if police will decide to hold on to this and then call her in for questioning, that is the thing. Because if someone has died and they have ruled it as a suspicious death, which means there are other things that are surrounding his death. At first, if you all know, last few days ago, Barry J. Singer was arrested by the Ghanaian police as a result of the fact that this death is not ruled as suicide. And she is now coming out and saying they shouldn't blame Barry J. for his death, that she knew how her boyfriend Kashy Godson died. Isn't she drawing an attention to herself right now? Because even if you're a detective and you hear something like this, definitely you pick this person up. All right, tell us what happened. If you are saying we shouldn't hold him responsible, you know what happened, explain. In a situation like this, I think the family would need to ask her a whole lot of questions now, because she just indirectly exposed herself. You know, if she is now claiming they should not hold Barry J responsible, then who should be held responsible? I think sometimes for people to come out to say certain things, they must have had an evidence in something like this. And it will be very saddened if she doesn't have any evidence and she has come out in the public to now say she knew what happened to him. She has just indirectly implicated herself. Guys, what do you all think? Isn't that another way of indirectly implicating herself? Because if she doesn't even have anything to do with it, right now all eyes will turn on her. She has now diverted attention away from Barry J. And now attention will be drawn to her for this particular statement, saying, I know what happened to him. Then she needs to give an explanation of what happened to him, how he died, who killed him. You know? Right now she will be seen as a person of interest in this particular death of this guy. Since it's a suspicious death and she's making all this kind of claim, then I think a diversion will be made from the angle of the police. People should be very, very careful when they come out to say things, especially on the internet. All right, she was saying something. She said people should not believe everything that is said on the internet. So right now, what is she doing? Should we believe her and go with what she is saying? Like she knew what happened to him. There's this thing about this internet thing. Whatever you say, it sticks there. It doesn't go off. It's not something that you can go there and then erase it. It's already round. It's taken a whole lot. A lot of people have downloaded and copied stuff that people have posted online and thinking, oh, they've erased it. No, no, no. Meanwhile, it's still out there. This is a very big statement she has made that would really hold her partly responsible. Yes, because if she knew what happened, why didn't she report to the police? That would be the first question that will be asked. You knew what happened and everyone was silent. Even on Sunday when he died, she didn't come up. Nobody even saw her. Nobody even heard anything about her. They arrested Barry J. on Monday. She didn't say anything. No one even mentioned her name at all. And then days later, she is now coming up to say he is not responsible and she knew who killed him or what happened to him, because she has referred using the word demonic people, owing to the fact that she knows who these people are. Then if she's actually telling the truth and it wasn't Barry J and she knew these people, don't she think that her life will also be in danger? Because it's just like you saw somebody who stole in a bank and the person had a sight of you a little bit, and then you now go out there in the open on the public place to say, I know the thieves. It's not this person you're pointing. I know the person that stole. And you think that that thief will be quiet and allow you to come and get him arrested by the cops? No, no, no. He would ensure that he will get rid of you before you get rid of him. So it's just like exposing yourself, bringing yourself out, and then creating more dangers to your own self. I think in issues like this, it's something that you need to go privately to meet the cops and explain to them or tell them this is what happened. But coming out in the open and now saying you know who did it, so you expect his family members to just smile at you and be happy or be proud that you know who did it, and then you kept your mouth shut Sunday when he died, Monday you kept quiet, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, up until Friday, she's now speaking up. A whole lot needs to be done or needs to be attached to this particular lady right now, because she has just brought herself as one of the culprits. Whatever it is, that is what it turns out to be. Because someone who is a witness to something, why are you now keeping quiet up until everything has happened? Then you are now coming out, not even to the cops, you're coming out to the public. What are you doing? Are you trying to defend Barry J. Hay, or are you trying to show how caring you were to the late Kashy Godson? If you truly love him and you care about him, you're supposed to now present what happened to him so that the appropriate people will be handled, and not handling an innocent person according to what she is claiming right now. Then why allow Barry J. Hay to suffer in jail when you already know who did it? Why are you not bringing the people out, or the persons you've mentioned as demonic people? Some people use themselves to just take their own hands to buy problems for themselves. And she thinks she's just feeling free and trying to defend the dead and trying to defend the locked Barry J. Unknown to her, she's only drawing attention, negative attention to herself. And if this is true, does she think that the people who actually carried out this horrible act would fold their arms and wait for her to take them to the cops? Or is that what she's thinking, that they would allow her to expose them? I don't think that will be possible. I think at this time, if she really knows what is best for her, she either goes to the cops and then look for a way for protective services, because right now she has just attracted dangers to herself and unknown to her. You don't come out to the public and is she bragging about it, that she knew about it and then she didn't say anything? What is she trying to do? Unnecessarily exposing herself. This is just uncalled for, because for me, I feel the best thing for her to do is, if you know who did this, quietly go to the cops. Sometimes the cops would even tell you, be anonymous. You don't need to make yourself known, because these cops know what it entails when you come out publicly to testify against someone whom they are in search of. And they know that once you do that, your own life is in danger. And so that's why the cops will always say, anonymous, you can just say what happened, you can give us a call, you can come over to the office, but you will remain anonymous so that people don't come after you. Some people have ended up losing their lives because they came out in the open to testify against some people who committed horrible crime. And even if those people are locked up, they still have people outside the cell, the jail house that they can call or ask to do things on their behalf. And you who have testified against them in the open or come out publicly to ensure that they are locked up in jail, the people that are outside the jailhouse will be after you to ensure that your life is cut short. So when people want to say things, especially on the internet, be very, very careful and be mindful of things you throw out there. Internet is not a place you come out to show off certain things that you know that would endanger your own life. It should not be an avenue for you to expose yourself to death threats, because now this death threat she is saying they should not hold against Barry J. Hay. Let her not be surprised for whatever comes after all of these statements she has made, because she just attracted this to her own self. Guys, how do you see this? She coming out in the open and making such comments, was that the right approach to an issue like this? This is a very sensitive issue. This is a matter that is still on ground, is still very fresh. Family members and friends are grieving, and then you would now come out to brag and say you know who killed him and what happened to him, that nobody knows him in more than you do. You know he's in and out. You've lived with him. All right, another question will be, when he passed away, where were you? You know, these are other questions that will just start coming up right now. And even after he passed, the very day after he passed, where were you? Because she was never mentioned. Nothing. They didn't see her around the site. Nothing. And then all of a sudden now, all of this is coming up from her. A lot of questionings will just pop up at this moment. Like some people are saying, then now she is the next person to be held responsible for his death, because she already knows what happened to him. It's time for her to speak up and either point or call out those that took his life. It's so heartbreaking and sad that he has passed away. And then if someone know what happened to him and the person is not speaking up, I don't think the person is actually helping the passing away of this young man who just was living his life, and someone or people, according to her, cut his life short. Also, the remains of record label owner, that's Kashy Godson'S, on Thursday, March 11, 2021, yesterday, was laid to rest in Ghana. And like we all know from the stories, that he fell from his apartment and died in Ghana on Sunday, March 7th, 2021. There are allegations that he was pushed to death, while others speculated that he committed suicide. And he would have turned 27 years old today, March 12th, 2021. This is really sad that he just passed few days to his birthday. Once again, may the soul of late Kashy Godson'S rest in perfect peace with the Lord. I wonder why some people would even make up their minds to take the lives of other people. Especially when you see someone is progressing, living his life and earning his own innocent, clean money, or working hard to earn a living, and you then decide that you don't want to see this person anymore. You take your own bare hands to cut their life short. It's not worth it. Killing anybody, irrespective of how successful the person is. You don't need to take anybody's life. Some people are not just happy to see somebody progress. Once they see you are down, they're okay. But the minute you get to that peak, some people are just ensuring that they want to see you either back to grass or down 6 feet. That is how some people are. You don't envy people. You pray to God to help you to achieve success. Some people have a way of envying people in a good way. They don't envy them like, I want them dead. Some people have a good way to envy. That's why I call it good, in the sense that they may see someone progress and they'll be like, oh God, I wish I can try even to be a little bit as hardworking as this person. That is a good envy. You are trying to say, if you pray that you can be as hardworking as this person, because you've seen the person is progressing, and the person is progressing because you see the person is hardworking, and you wish you can be hardworking. Those are the type of envy you say, okay, this person has a good envy in his heart, not the type that you say, oh, this person is progressing, I don't want to see him, or I don't want to see her, I get upset when I see them. They've not done anything wrong to you, all because they are progressing. You're not happy, you're not comfortable with it. People have different ways of envying their fellow human beings out of the success they have achieved in life. Or some women will just look at other women and like, oh, I wish my own marriage can be as nice as this. This is another good envy. It's not like, oh, this woman king thinks her marriage is so perfect and she's just bragging, she's always happy. I wish she gets pain of marriage. This is bad way of envying somebody. An evil way. You don't have evil minds where people are. That's why you see some people's life are cut short, especially some people that are progressing in life. You will just hear the person has passed as a result of someone else taking their own lives. Never envy anybody. Don't envy people in the sense that you would be wishing those people never existed, or you'll be wishing they never had such success. Once you envy people, you're only setting yourself backwards. You can't move forward. You can only move forward once you pray to God and Ask God to help you to be a better person, and rejoice with people that are succeeding too. And you'll see how things will move for you. You won't be stagnant at a particular point in your life, all because you are envying your fellow human being. It's not worth it at all. So this lady right now, she needs a lot of questioning, and I think they would may have to take her in for questioning just to find out from her. If you know those people, then you point or call names so that they can handle the matter from there. Probably the police may take her in to ask her a lot of questions. Friends, if you have anything to say about this, you could please put that down at the comment section. Please don't forget to hit on the like button. Friends, I'm here today to talk about how to start up a new YouTube channel. So for those that are looking to start up a new YouTube channel, probably you've been trying to figure out how to go about it, or you have been trying to see what it entails or what you need to start. That's why I'm here today, to give you the easy way for you to get this done. Not just the easy, but the best method, and also to give you or to talk about the best teacher who will give you all that is required for you to start up your own YouTube channel. This is a teacher. He is really successful with his YouTube, and he has been a teacher for so long now. Teacher is Matt Pa. He's going to give you a step-by-step method on how to start up your own YouTube channel. No stone unturned. Every step of the way, he's going to lead you through it. You have links that you can actually reach out to him and communicate with him directly. That's Matt Pa there. You can see the huge successes he has made in YouTube. You can see his silver, you can see the gold, you can also see his revenue that he's actually making on YouTube, which is very huge. He is going to give you a YouTube step-by-step tube mastery class, every step of the way, from the beginning of the opening of the channel to how you can start up and put up your videos. He is leaving no stone unturned, like I said. So for those that are seeking for how to start up their own YouTube channel, this is the easiest and the fastest way for you to have access to this particular teacher who is honest and straightforward, and you will enjoy every bit of the class, and you will have lots of gain. At the end of your class, you will have lots to hold on to and to start up your own YouTube channel. It's going to be like an ABC class, starting from the scratch. So please, for those of you that are interested in starting up your own YouTube channel, Matt Pa, he is the teacher, and you will have direct access to him. I'm dropping the link below, so please, you just click on that link and you will have access to Matt Pa's class. He is going to give you the whole content of YouTube and all that it takes for you to be successful in YouTube, and how to start YouTube from the scratch. Like I said, and I'm going to repeat, he's leaving no stone unturned. And it's so interesting that if you have any kind of complaint, no matter the time you have this complaint or you are confused about anything, you can communicate directly to him and he will give you a response as soon as he gets your question, or as soon as he gets your mail or anything you're trying to confirm from him. He is quick at responding, and he will give you the right answers. And even if you go elsewhere to search, you find out that what he is saying is actually true. He wouldn't mislead you. So please, for those of you that want to start your own YouTube channel from the scratch and see how you can be successful on YouTube, please go to this link, click on the link below, so you'll have access to the teacher. That's the teacher there you can see, and see his success. You can go through that and then you click on the link so that you can have direct access to Matpa himself. This teacher, you will enjoy and enjoy every bit of the classes that he is going to give to you. So friends, do not forget to click the link below so you have access to Matpa's mastery class, and he will give you the best teaching for YouTube you would really need to start your own channel. Friends, thank you for coming up today. Please, for those that have not subscribed, click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you once again, and God bless you all.